guys, thanks for joining me for another DOKKAN battle video. Today we are going to do a showcase on this Cheelai. So, very excited about this unit. I think Cheelai may be the best support unit in the game. And it's just because she's built so darn well. So you'll see when we talk about the passive, but they literally gave her no attack, but gave her every support ability you can imagine. And that's a great way to build a support character in my opinion, right? So she is a sub-lead for Bond of Friendship, so all stats 130. Not something you realistically want to use unless you're pretty short-handed and need to build a team. Her super attack effect greatly raises defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and seals super with a high chance of stunning. So she's got sealing and stunning right there on her super attack effect, right? Then for her passive, she gets key 3 and defense plus 139%. She has Scouter, just for free if she's on rotation, no condition, foresees enemy super attack within that character's attacking turn. She orb changes, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. She has a great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus an additional defense plus 39 within the same turn with each attack evaded. Recovers 39% HP at the end of the turn. Every time the character evaded 3 attacks in battle up to 3 times. All allies key 3 and attack and defense 39%. Absolutely insane. So here's what she's got. She's got sealing, she's got stunning, she's got scouter, she's got rainbow orb changing, she has the Whis mechanic, which is dodge and then gain defense infinitely for each dodge. So as she dodges, she gets stronger defensively. Xenopan has this as well. So just an insane mechanic there. And then recovers HP, like a very fat amount. You dodge 3 times, 39% HP. That's insane. Like, this is a red zone and cell max viable unit. Like, just crazy. And this is exactly what the game needs, are more characters like this, because, you know, you can go into red zone, you can go into cell max, and if you want to run support units, it's very hard because they can't hold up in difficult content, right? So the key here is that she doesn't have any offense at all, but she's providing all the support you could ever want, while being defensive enough to hold her own, right? And either dodge out or dodge slash, you know, gain defense, right? You know, my fascia, or sorry, not my fascia, my Cheelai here is at 69%, so I was lucky to get 2 copies of her fairly easily, but I didn't pull any fascias, right? So being an int unit, she already gets dodge, and to me, dodge is the thing you really want to emphasize here. Yes, she already has a great chance to dodge built in, which is very good, but really, there isn't as much reason to give, like, crit, like, there's almost no reason to give crit, other than the fact that her attack stat is going to be so low that you're going to need to crit to even do some damage against hard bosses, so sure, you could have crit there for that. Additionals are okay because you could proc the extra chance to stun, and you get the 1-turn defense raise. So I think her most important stat to raise is dodge, just because you really want to make sure she's dodging, because the more she's dodging, the more her kit is working, and the more she's just not getting hit, right? But then the additionals are good for the 1-turn defense stacks, and having an extra chance to stun. So what I did was I just had like some extra equips. So I could have put an additional on the silver slot, but I actually had a lot of crit ones, so I just wanted to give her some crit to have a chance. And then I put a defense equip on because she's really all about defense, right? So what I'd probably do in the gold slot is give her a dodge defense equip. That would probably be like ideal there. Now I just started link leveling her, so she's pretty low right now. She's not on a ton of teams though, right? But Space Traveling Warriors, you could definitely make some use there. That's a pretty good team. Peppy Gals definitely got a bunch of buffs to the celebration. And then Bond of Friendship, I think she's going to be a mainstay on that Tech Pan team for sure, right? So any team you can use this Cheelai on, you want to use her because she's a generic all-ally support that's just godly, right? So we're going to run her on Peppy Gals here. So we are in Extreme Super Battle Road just because I feel like this is the proper place to test her out. Now, I haven't done showcases on these new EZAs. Look at Int Ribrianne just starting at 300k defense. All right. This is one of the older Extreme Super Battle Roads, so I'm going to kind of try this without an item. Now, if I just get blown up here, we'll just hop right back in. But I kind of just want to try this to see how this goes with no items on this turn. And then we'll have Cheelai up on the next turn. All right, double-digit normals, yeah. Because, like, the Peppy Gals ones, they've always scaled it down. And here's Int Ribrianne spitting out a 3 mil attack stat. Very cool, very cool. We'll take it. And then the seal. And that's the thing, is this team is really geared up. So, like, honestly, Super Battle Road to me was the really appropriate place to showcase Cheelai, because we want to showcase the dodging. Oh yeah, that wasn't bad at all. We want to showcase the dodging, and we want to showcase the sealing and stunning, right? So to really get that, we want to be in here. But this team now, seeing that we didn't die here, this is going to be a very easy no item run the way this is looking with how hard they were hitting me. But now I can just keep them seal stun lock the whole time. And this is going to be a cakewalk, right? Going to be a cakewalk. All right, so let's grab Cheelai here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave... I actually want to leave Videl in slot 1 because Videl's going to get a lot of power. So we'll leave Videl in slot 1 because she's going to get her dodge and all that there. And actually linking up with Videl, you're getting Cold Judgment, which is actually a nice link to share with Videl, right? So turn 1. So 123k defense doesn't seem crazy. But remember, she gets a 1-turn great defense raise on super, and then she has that scaling, like her defense is going to go up a ton every time she dodges, and so that's just going to keep multiplying in and make her crazy the more she dodges, right? Realistically, we're just going to depend on her dodging, right? That's why I wanted to give her a lot of dodge in my hidden potential. Now, if you wanted to, just rely on her dodge passive, I could see the argument for going full additional for Cheelai. Like, if you build yours full additional, I wouldn't argue that with you. I think it's just up to preference. The only build I would argue is a full crit build. Definitely don't do a full crit build, because that's just not her role, right? Not her role at all. Because watch, her attack stat's gonna be bad. 300k attack stat. Okay, actually, I gotta look. Did I, yeah, I say tender. That's just such a low one. But look, we got the stun right away, right? So, like, super low attack stat, because she literally has no attack in her passive. Even her own support, it says all allies excluding herself. So she doesn't even give herself attack from her own support, right? So her best linking partner is this Mai, but yeah, let's try to get Mai off rotation. And so Tien is stunned. I mean, yeah, this is just cake. Int Rivian looking pretty good here. I definitely want to put these Peppy Gals to work. The nice thing is because of the chain battle that's out right now, people are actually putting up Videl friends. So I think my goal this week is I got to get some Peppy Gals videos out. Obviously, I want to showcase all the new EZA Peppy Gals. It might be a combo showcase, to be honest, just because they're all going to be on like the same team build. So probably what'll happen is I'm doing this Cheelai showcase separately, but we might showcase the other 4 just in a one video, because I could just do 2 rotations and do it that way, right? All I'm going to say right now is I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing from like Chi-Chi and like Ribrianne here. They're looking pretty darn good. All right. What do we got here? All right. So that Goku just living with the sliver. So on this turn here, you know what? I'm going to float Videl off here just because I want to keep Cheelai. And Cheelai is sharing 3 links here with Toa. So yeah, 116k defense. Once again, not crazy. But we get the defense on super, and then we're going to get the stacking dodge defense. So let's try it out. Let's just test the waters here. We're going to let Cheelai just tank this solo and see what happens. Now, if she gets tagged for a super right away, it's going to hurt if she doesn't dodge it, right? Okay, so dodge. So that's scaling defense. Scaling defense. I wish we could see it mid-turn. Yeah, 475k attack stat. Definitely not crazy, but she can still steal. She can still stun. We got an additional. Which, that's pretty crazy we got that additional, because I only have 3 additional on her. So, pretty darn good that we got that. And then Toa's going to go ahead and seal up here. So yeah, once you get these guys like seal locked, like they just can't do anything. So yeah, Toa took some damage, but she's not defensive at all. And actually, I'm looking for that in Toa to EZA this year doing heroes. She's going to be an insane EZA. She's been one of my favorites. She's been one of my most used support units in the game. I've used her like everywhere. All right, so we'll leave Videl on rotation here. Let's actually get Ribrianne off so she can start to support here a little bit. And we'll go ahead and take a shot at Tien. Chi-Chi here, 190k defense. Chi-Chi's crazy with that 120% defense support. I'm definitely liking STR Chi-Chi. Videl dodging out, doing her thing. I don't know, guys. I've always been a fan of like the Peppy Gals. I don't know why it took DOKKAN so long to get them a legit leader. It wasn't until STR Videl that they had a legit leader, which is crazy. Actually, I gotta check Int Ribrianne's leader skill. I'm pretty sure they didn't make her a 170 though, which it actually would have been nice because Int Ribrianne is honestly the ideal leader for the team. I'm pretty sure they only made her a 150. Let me check Int Ribrianne really quick. Yeah, 150. Man, they should have just given her 170. That would have been so good. All right, look. Now, Cheelai, this is the other thing. Cheelai's got Scouter. So you can see these super attacks are being blown up everywhere, right? So we gotta get Gohan sealed. Okay, so I'm gonna let Cheelai do her thing in slot 1, but we want to make sure Gohan gets sealed. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I am gonna attack Gohan with Cheelai. And then Mai, I believe, can stun, and I think she's gonna go after Vegeta. And then Toa, I guess, will go after Krillin. Once again, we could die here. 177k defense, looking better because we're getting 5 links right now, right? And this isn't even max links. Once again, if she either dodges a couple times or gets a super, then she's going to be fine. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully we don't eat the super, but we got to dodge. Okay, she took a hit there. So we either want to dodge this or we'll see what the defense looks like. Okay, we got the dodge. So, I mean, Cheelai's going to be dodging a lot. Because I'm pretty sure she's 70%. 685k attack. Once again, the attack is not why she's here, but we got Gohan sealed, so we took away that super attack. Just this combo of, like, orb changing. Because she's got Scouter, she's always going to know who to seal. Like, it's crazy. And you can pretty safely just toss her in slot 1. And she's pretty much... She's either A, going to dodge for you, or if she doesn't, she's going to dodge enough to get her defense up the tank. There will be the rare instance that she just gets supered slot 1 before stacking or anything, and then sure, she definitely could take damage. She's not, like, invincible. But her dodge chance is pretty high. I'm just going to leave these Videls smashed together. Hopefully my my Videl will dodge out here because she definitely could take some damage. She's not a very defensive unit. I know she's a ways away, but Videl, uh-oh. Ooh, 275. Yeah, I knew that one would sting. Videl getting an easy A will be really hype also. She's a ways away from it because she's still, like, not the oldest unit. There's other units that need it way before Videl. But I'll be very excited to see the day when this Videl easy A's. Because when she came out, she was just an offensive powerhouse truck. If they gave her... It would be insane because she's an attack stacking unit. But dude, if they made her stack defense, this Videl would be crazy. I think giving this Videl either stacking defense or making her a support unit. Those are the two things I think would just make her busted. Yeah, and she's just going crazy here. Alright. I mean, this is kind of fun with Cheelai. So I think we're just going to, like... We're just going to trash on this Extreme Super Battle Road. And just finish the whole thing out while watching Cheelai just dominate. This will be kind of a unique showcase in that way. Alright, so Ribrianne transforming. Okay. The one thing is I wish you could skip those transformations, right? Alright, so yeah, we're gonna toss Cheelai in slot 1 again. Let Ribrianne kind of support on the side. Gosh, I wish these orbs were better for healing. So we're going to hit Gohan for sure. And then what's her defense? 171. Okay. Mai is going to have to go after Vegeta, and hopefully she gets the stun off there. I'm going to risk this no items again. I feel confident here. We just need things to work out, right? Okay, so dodge, yeah. So now Cheelai's probably good defensively either way. Oh, and actually we've got Scouter, so we know there's no supers coming, right? So yeah, we got him sealed, but yeah, there's no supers coming because Scouter tells us that. And AGL Mai should be fine. I do believe she can stun. Let's see a stun here. Pretty sure she can stun. Yep, we got the stun. So yeah, Vegeta, you're out of here. And then Ribrianne's going to seal. Like, what a great Super Battle Road setup, right? I do kind of hope they come out with more difficult content where, like, what if they came out with something like Red Zone where, like, they just didn't block anything? Like, what if there's something on the level of Cell Max, but you could seal or stun him? Like, that would be kind of fun. Like, I feel like all these seal stun units, they're just like, oh, yep, they're good in Super Battle Road, they're good in Super Battle Road, but realistically, Super Battle Road isn't that hard anymore with 4 items. So it's like, sure, we have it, but the strategy isn't as important. And I would love to be able to utilize those skills a lot more, right? Because how much of a beast would Cheelai be if, like, Red Zone, if there was, like, a Red Zone or Cell Max stage where you could seal and stun? Like, that would be crazy. I do like that a lot of the Red Zones you can dodge throughout the whole thing. That was a nice addition because we did need more of a use for these dodge units, right? Alright, so this double Videl rotation is kind of doing their thing. I know the attack stats on Videl aren't looking crazy, but we're not really optimizing her. If you want to optimize Videl, you have to, like, double support her, keep her on rotation, let her attack stack. She gets crazy, though, if you feature her and do that. But I do like we have some more of these, like, powerful, peppy gals to kind of round out the team. Alright, so Cheelai is sitting right there. So Here's the power, right? We know Gohan's going to launch a super, so I can just go all in and target with a stunner and a possible stun sealer, and we're just going to completely neutralize Gohan here. And we're full healed, by the way, which, did that heal come from Cheelai? Yeah, because I believe Cheelai did a triple dodge at one point, right? So we got healing from Cheelai. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, we were pretty low on health. But I'm pretty sure we had a triple dodge, and we got like a big fat heal from that, right? And we can do that up to 3 times per battle. So that's pretty good there. We won't even grab these orbs here. Mai's not going to do a ton of damage, but hopefully we'll get a stun off here. Let's see. Okay, yep, we did get a stun off, which is good. And then Cheelai 500k. Once again, I don't care. I could care less about these attack stats because she's just doing everything. I honestly, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to pull for one more Duke because I want to get that... one, I want to get her hidden potential, like to add more dodge in. But then I also want to be able to put that last gold equip. But I think that would be foolish because the Gammas are coming. And she's going to be unfeatured on every banner, right? So I will just get lucky and pull her. I mean, would she be unfeatured as soon as the Gamma banner? It's possible. Like, what if she was on the Gamma banner? That would be crazy. They probably won't be, but Fasha and Cheelai, if they were on there, that would be crazy. Alright, one more stage. So Master Roshi, of course. The Master Pervert here. We got to take out Roshi, Oolong, and Yamcha. Yeah, the 3 Dragon Ball pervs. Let's let Cheelai take them out. Alright, once again, we're going to throw Cheelai in harm's way. We've just been shoving her in slot 1. Once again, we got the Scouter. We know who to seal, right? So Cheelai, let's take out Roshi. Mai is going to be fine, actually. I'm going to have Mai... I think I'm going to have Mai actually try to put the stun on Oolong. And then Toa is going to seal up Yamcha. And then we know we're not going to have any super attacks coming this turn. So we're completely... Oh, we didn't get a dodge. There we go. There's the dodge. Whew. Her first, like, non-dodge. Pretty crazy, though. And now she's getting the massive defense raise, so now she's totally good defensively. And she's going to dodge out and just have insane amounts of defense this turn. The Whis mechanic, just crazy. How about we take a stun here on Oolong? It's so funny. Yeah, we got the stun. It's funny because Oolong's picture is him, but then his sprite is the giant robot. So hilarious. And then Demon Goddess Toa here, going to put the seal down on Yamcha. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this to me is looking like a super easy no-item run. Granted, this is scaled differently, right? So this team is definitely power corrupt the stage, for sure. I guess, yeah, let's go crazy here on Oolong with these Videls. And actually, Chi-Chi too. We got a full STR rotation. So let's just go ahead and slam it. And Oolong's still stunned. Everybody sealed up. Like, we're totally good here. Not going to take any damage. You know, Oolong here's taking a minimum of 5 super attacks. Because 2 Videls are going with guaranteed supers. They could do up to 3. And then there's another super on the end. So Oolong's going to be out of here. Yeah, Oolong's done. So now Roshi's going to take some shots here. So Roshi's going to take a minimum of 3 supers here. Maybe 4. Because Vidal's going to do 2 to 3. And then Chi-Chi's going to do 1. I guess my Chi-Chi probably has additional. So Chi-Chi potentially could do 2. Alright. Roshi's pretty tanky though. But you know what? Chi-Chi's just going to, you know, our Cheelai is just going to go crazy on him. Here's the Bancho fan. Let's go. It is such a bummer though, by the way, that STR Chi-Chi is not on Dragon Ball Saga. That is a huge bummer. Because she would be so good for that Kid Goku team. Like, yeah, she would be really good for that Kid Goku team. With all the damage reduction and then giving 120% defense, I think that would be pretty good. Alright, Cheelai, we're going to put you in harm's way again. You know, since she has type advantage on Roshi, and we know we've got no supers coming, we're going to go ahead and tag Yamcha here. And seal him up and potentially stun him. I guess, yeah, Mai's going to go for the stun on Roshi because she's got type disadvantage. And then Ribrianne, I guess Roshi for type advantage. But Cheelai looking very good, right? Starter turn defense isn't crazy, but remember, we get the great defense raise and then the stacking defense per dodge. So good. That's why I just totally prioritize dodging. I know her built-in passive is still very high, but just to have that little bit of extra, right? Just to help as a backup in case that first proc doesn't hit. And look, we're just... Like, Cheelai just isn't getting hit. Like, she's just dodging out. I am so glad they made Cheelai good because ever since they came out with Broly, Cheelai, and Lemo, I've been wanting a standalone Cheelai in the game. And the fact that they just made her absolutely balls to the wall busted is so awesome. So excited for that. I'll have to kind of look around at my teams and get some team builds focused around her, but she's for sure going to, like, any of these 3 teams she's on, like, you toss her on there. Like, she is, like, your 100% first slot in support unit. She does everything. She's... I would actually, would I say that? I actually think you could argue legitimately that Cheelai is the best banner unit in the game. I think you could argue that. I know STR Piccolo, God Goku, Rakumen Goldo, Jiro 19, those are all, like, they're all that upper echelon tier. But if you told me Cheelai was number 1, I would not disagree with you at all. Definitely in the top tier. Like, I feel like every team needs a Cheelai on their team. And I hope they do more units like that, where they come out with these support units that just do a bunch of, like, all the support stuff, don't give them any attack, make them defensive gods. That's what you need to do. We need more support units. Because, like, part of the reason Jiro and 19 are so good is because they have a really important defensive part of their passive, right? Like, their base defense isn't crazy, but knowing that they can absorb Ki-Blast supers, that makes them so good. Like, you can run them in red zone safely, right? That's what we need, right? Just units like Jiro and 19, like Cheelai. I think a unit like Rakumen Goldo that also supported, like, that type of unit would be insane. Probably too insane, but, you know, whatever. So Cheelai, yeah, 222k defense this turn. This is because of Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi with that big defense support. So yeah, 2 dodges, we're already, like, completely safe here. And then getting the massive defense stack here. I really need Dokkan. I've said this before. We need Dokkan to implement a way to look at defense mid-turn. I think what I've always recommended is, like, you see they have the attack stat there in red. Just do a blue number below it so we can see the defense. I want to see the defense mid-turn. If anyone from Dokkan sees this, please implement it. So there you go, guys. That's Cheelai. We're going to go ahead and finish this up here with the Videl turn. I mean, if Videl gets supered, we could still be in trouble here, but I don't think we're going to get one shot from this Yamcha. Oh, never mind. He's stunned out. So yeah. So there you go. Easy no item run on Peppy Gals. I did like that we lost some health at one point. Got to see that Cheelai heal. We really got to see it all here. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of Cheelai. I think she's the best banner unit in the game. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.